How's it going?
Welcome to Bald
Baddies.
Baddies.
Two Baddies. What's
Two
up?
I said Bald Baddies. Girl, I forgot the name.
How's it going?
Yes, girl. I feel a little tired right now,
Same.
but I feel like things are going well right now. I feel like things are going well the past couple of days. We just started packing to move.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of actually excited to be in this new space. Like, I really like this situation. Like, this is nice, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel like home. So I am
The space doesn't?
this space right here.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really feel like homey to me, you know? Like, it feels like luxury. It feels like, yeah, this is what I deserve. But I feel like the other neighborhood that we're moving to is more so like, welcome home. I'm home. I'm walking Tated.
Oh,
you know,
nice. Yeah.
right? So like speaking to like the outside part, like the ground. So yeah, I've been doing that. And how else is it going? I've been doing some running. And what else? What's going on? I feel like I had like a kind of a revelation the other day, just like
Really?
realizing it wasn't
A revelation.
a revelation. Okay, maybe I should say a realization.
That's grown.
Revelation is girl. But I was just like, you really like creating and doing the things that you like to do, doing the things that you enjoy doing, like in the midst of still like having a lot of uncertainty and trying to figure life out and trying to find another, career opportunity and trying to get your money up and shit like that. Like you still are doing things that you enjoy. So
Yeah.
I like that for me.
I like that for you too. I love that.
Thank you, baby girl. What's up with you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired too because like I had the 3 day pop up. That and that was good, but I was also like whooped down.
Yes. How was the pop
It
up?
was a good time.
Tell us about it. What were you doing?
So I had a 3 day pop up here in St. Louis on Cherokee Street, and it was just like it was really cool because like I had the whole space to myself, so it felt like that was like my space. Like keys came in, set the hours,
And it's such a cute space. Oh,
it's a very cute space, super cute. This is like the perfect space like of like what I would need. So I did that.
Okay.
Yesterday was the last day. So yesterday was like a flower happy hour, which was like surprising. The whole weekend was like kind of slow, or just I wish I just kind of would have been able to fill it up a little bit more, but I don't know, like it was just like I got business, but it was still like a little slow. So it's just like you really didn't even get a chance to like experience like what I was like even trying to offer. I am really grateful for that did come in because they were just like, oh my god, like I love this so much. Like, is this your space? Like the vibe in here. So that made me
I love that.
it's like that's what I want. Is like I don't want this to be like your traditional flower shop. It's like I want you to come in, music good, you feel good. I have my candles burning. Like, oh my god, it smells amazing here. Yes, because I can pour. This is all me.
Because baby girl is a whole entire body, and you look so good.
Yeah, thank you.
So good while you doing it, like you looked amazing.
Thank you. I felt really good in that space. And overall, I think my experience, I feel like overall what I was supposed to get from the experience is like, this is what you're going to get, like when you have the space, like this is how you're going to feel. And like how really like I felt free in that moment. It's just like, this is my shop. That's how I felt.
Damn.
I felt really good.
Like the art of manifesting. Like I'm
in
really
itself.
Space. This is how it's gonna look. This is how it's gonna feel. This is how it's gonna feel.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna be wearing. Like
getting fits off, looking good, making arrangements, like orders. And I was telling the owner, I was just like, I'm so grateful because it's her and her daughter's business. It's called November Baby. If you're in the area, want to like have an event there. I told her, I was like, you guys are doing like God's work right now. I said, because you are really giving like artists like the opportunity to really imagine, like see like what it feels like to have your own space. Because I'm like, canvas. Like you literally hand the keys over. So I'm just like, for
That's
somebody
so
to
beautiful.
walk in and that space is filled up with their merchandise and like with their stuff, that's like that's what people want. Like that's what creative
Yeah.
want. Like you want to see that vision come to life. Like it's I can't even fully explain like how you feel like just walking into your own shit. So I
Yeah.
was like, y'all are ooh shit. I was like, you guys are really I'm really grateful for y'all. And
Yeah.
the space is like so reasonable. So
I
yeah.
love that so much. I can hear you, but I feel like every now and then, like when you're saying the word, it'll fade out a little bit. Like I can hear everything you're saying, but
Could you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, I love that for you. You know, I also feel like it's so cool for them to be using the space the way that they're using it, because it's like an element of surprise. Like if I lived in the neighborhood, I would be like, damn, let's see what they got there.
Exactly.
They got going on there.
Exactly.
But I think it's also important for you to be in that space in general, just like because of the process that you've been through in terms of like manifesting a space anyway and making that shit happen. Like people needed to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like most people, like the people that I didn't know, they was like, "Is this your space? Like, this is so cute. I love this." I was like, "No, this is not my space, but that's coming." So
Okay,
yeah. I
period.
feel good, and yeah, that's kind of like what I've been up
That's
to
beautiful.
recently, just pushing out these events, and like I mean, as you said, like at times, like with uncertainty, you don't know like what's going to happen next, and like you're trying to get your finances and stuff together. That shit very discouraging, and I've definitely had a lot of moments like that of just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Girl, let's talk about it. Girl, I opened up a motherfucking bill today. God, it couldn't be me who you guys are looking for. That's not me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said, what the fuck? I forgot all about this shit. It's just like, what is going on? And then it's like having to navigate that adult space and still like navigate daily. Like I
yeah.
still gotta make sure that like we're packing our things and moving. I still gotta make sure that the baby is eating. I still gotta make sure that I eat. I still gotta make sure that like I'm taken care of and I'm working my business and I'm looking for other jobs. And it's like, God damn.
I mean, I just got dizzy thinking about it.
Seriously, like what? Oh my God. But you know what just came to my mind? That you were created for such a time as this. So it's like, God, I already know you wouldn't put me in this position if there were not a means to work through it, you know, and for me to like win in this shit. So I do feel good. I do feel like things are looking up. I do feel like that. I have felt like that for a while. I got a little discouraged there for a minute. Definitely got a little discouraged there, just looking at like business wise. I was feeling like I wasn't like pushing out enough work, and not necessarily pushing out enough work, but just not doing it consistently. I know we talk about this all the time.
And honestly, when we think about that, as far as like when we're not, if we feel like we're not doing enough, what does that even mean?
What does
Because
that even mean?
I feel
Seriously.
like we both want our businesses to be like moving with ease, and things are on our time.
Yes, yes. That thought came yesterday. I was like, this is what you want. Like you want to be barely working. You know, you want to be like living mostly and working some. You want to. Okay, so my friend Gabby gave me this quote that my friend Diamond gave to her. And Diamond said, she was like, we should be living a life of happiness with moments of stress and not a life of stress with moments of happiness. Ain't that a fucking gem?
Wise.
That's a fucking gem, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like that's what I want anyway. So like, why when I'm in these moments where I am living in ease and I am just flowing and shit, and I'm working sometimes, am I criticizing myself? Like,
Yeah.
what
Stop
the fuck?
that. Put your hand out.
What's that TikTok you sent me the other day? He said, "Stop it, sad bitch. Stop it now."
It's like, okay.
let life be though, but you do have to check back and be like, what criteria am I judging myself by?
Yeah.
Like, who made these rules up? Who said the fuck that I gotta be hustling, or you know, that I have to be like
hustling and bustling and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's no, it's really a lot. It's like a lot of very unnecessary pressure. But then, so I had like a little girlfriend meetup yesterday. And after that,
sorry to cut you off, but I love that you've been having so many girlfriend meetups and just like kicking it with your girl circle. I love that. I love that.
Thank you. I'm being intentional about like living the life that I want to live, even when I feel like the vision that I have is not necessarily accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really being like, okay, how can I create that shit for myself within the means that I have right now, with the stuff that I have right now, with the money that I have right now, with the time that I have right now, you know? So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I said that when I move into this new space, I also want to be intentional about making it look like what I want my life to look like. So it's like, yes, I plan on traveling more, right? Getting back into traveling more, but just moving into a space of acceptance and like, this is what my life looks like right now. It looks a little slower than it looked before. That doesn't mean it's always gonna be slow like this, but like, there's nothing wrong with that. And in the meantime, how can I like create a space where when I walk in, I'm like, oh my God, like it's an adventure every time I walk in, you know, like it's exciting, it's colorful, it's like, so I'm really inspired to just like, you know, oh yeah, because you gotta fly out and help me bring this space to life.
I sure am. That's exactly. But you know what? I've been doing it too. I've been like watching like a lot of videos with one. Okay, so I've been having a lot of like stomach pains with like the last few days, and like as far as like just like this pinching feeling in my stomach of like a really bad stomach ache. And I honestly, I really can't even explain the type of pain that it is. And at first I was like, maybe I'm not drinking enough water. But I was just like, no, I need to listen to my body. Like I need to stop eating meat right now.
Okay.
It was like I like just eat like just, you know, a pescatarian diet and like a vegetable diet. And I've just been like imagining for myself having like this really big garden of just food. And we talked about this the last episode, but I keep seeing videos like I'm just like, I just need to go and just plant the seeds and just go and do it, because how beautiful is that you just go out to the garden, just pick your own food. And it's this one girl that I always see on TikTok, and she like pick like her lunch out the garden, and then her basket be full, just full of just so much stuff. And she holds it up, she be like, thank you, garden. Thank you.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So yeah.
I'm envisioning that for you. Like
I've been imagining like having like this backspace right here just filled with just different fruits and veggies, and you know, I just want to be eating good and feeling good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I remember some years ago when we was living in Chicago and you wanted to do a garden in the hood. Like you want, I forgot what you would think the name of the project, but you wanted to like go around and like beautify like neighborhoods, and put gardens in them.
Because it's needed. It's needed. It's so many food deserts here. Like even like where my mom stay at, like that's like considered like it's like a good neighborhood, but they got rid of the grocery store, so there's no like near grocery store over there now. Like people was literally able to like walk to the grocery store, and there's nothing right there now. Like it's like even if, I feel like if you're not going to do that, if you're not going to put the grocery store right there, at least make that whole lot right there a farmer's market. That's the least you can do to people for the summertime. Like that's the least that you can do.
At least.
The least, yeah.
That part, because it's like people need food. I'm wondering, like, what is the thought process outside of capitalism? Well, I guess it ain't really one. Like, you know, like when they choose to like take grocery stores out of neighborhoods, what the fuck is the thought process? Like,
I don't know, but they could literally put any type of grocery store there. Like they could put another Baddies right there. It's one spot like in Florissant like on Lindbergh, it's literally like 2 Snooks within like walking distance. So it's like, why put a Snooks right here, like where it's like a huge vacant building, but you got Chinese foods and CC's Pizza right there.
That part right there.
You know what I mean? Like
keeping basic needs inaccessible to people.
It's disgusting.
That's really disgusting. My God.
Yeah, but I've been like imagining that for myself as well. It's just like not well getting our space together, room that it feels cozy, but then also just like you said, like setting up the type of life that I want. Like for me not to be here in the wintertime. Because
it's done.
Not to be here in the wintertime.
It's done.
I'm not gonna do
it. Exactly. And I've been like really prepping thinking about prepping like my space and my mind and my body for working at home so that I can be working wherever I am in the world. And I keep envisioning like an office space.
You just keep saying that. And I feel like that's going to happen. Or you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? You're going to meet somebody and they're going to give you a space for free.
Oh my God. Damn. I received that.
Yeah.
Yes, I keep seeing this very white office space. Like everything is white, everything is clean, very cute, you know? And so I'm like, let me use what I got, you know?
Yeah.
You got to work what you got to get what you want. Use what I got.
Use your resources. That's very important. I think that's so important for any type of creative is using like what you have in front of you, because when it like that just opens up a whole nother level of like creativity. Yeah,
it really does. And it also just lets the universe know that like I'm serious about this shit. This is what I want. So like if I'm living my life in a way where it's like, oh, I'm working. What are you doing? Oh, I'm going into my office and I'm gonna work for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's
what I want to do. Then I feel like it just presents more opportunity for you to really like walk into an opportunity where somebody gives you a space for free, or where like, you know, an opportunity lends itself to you and it's motherfucking working home, because that's the story you've been creating the whole time. So yeah, I'm inspired to do that. I'm inspired to, y'all. So my plan is to leave this motherfucking job and to not return to the job.
It's coming.
And I cannot lie, like the human side of me is kind of terrified, because I'm like, what the fuck?
But you know what? You're supposed to be scared. Like if you wasn't scared to do it, then it's like that's not big enough. That's huge. That's big.
Everybody, this is Oprah's niece. That's real. That's real. And I just keep getting so much confirmation to like, you know, everybody says take a leap of faith, but literally to like take that leap and to just do it. But on the other end of all of it, I'm just like, okay, you know, you got these applications, you have a family, you have these things. And I do feel like that's a situation, that's a big shit, you know, to choose to like live the life that you want to live while you have all this shit.
But do you believe in it?
I do believe in it. I do believe in it.
That's all that matters then. You believe in it, and then you're going to be giving your son the opportunity like of the life that you want him to live, like growing up wise, and like your husband too. You know what I mean? It's like it's that little piece of like doubt. It's just like, okay, I feel like of course you're not going to put yourself or your family like in like a bad situation, but it may have to be like some cutbacks on some other on a few things, but in that moment, like you're gonna be so happy and like you're gonna be so relieved like that you did it, and you're gonna be living a life that you want.
Period. Because right now, like in the summer, like right now, since I'm not working right now, this is great. Like this is great. You know, some mornings I get up at 7, some mornings I get up at 10.
Yeah.
You know, take my run when I want to. I can hop on the phone call and record a podcast when I want to. Like my time is, you know, I can say like, all right, we're gonna record. Me and baby girl are gonna record today at 6, and then after that, I'm gonna go out for drinks with the girls, because I can do that. Because who has to be at a motherfucking job in the morning, bitch? I don't even know.
Exactly.
To do that, I can still manipulate my time in the way that I want, because I don't have to report to nobody's motherfucking job in person, bitch.
Only thing you report to is yourself. your calendar. What you got to
Because
do?
I'm a lucky girl.
I love that. That's definitely coming. That's coming. So
It's coming.
what's your baddie moment?
My baddie moment. Ooh. What is a baddie moment that I had this week? That's a good question. That's the question. I'm gonna say, okay, what I will say is, that me and baby girl are running a half marathon
Yeah.
in October, right?
In October, you've been doing your thing. Let me tell you something. I've just been power walking.
But that's okay though. That's okay.
I'm a run. I've been power walking. I said I was gonna do like long runs. I was gonna go out to this park and run there because like the way it's set up, it reminded me of like when I ran cross country. So
Ooh, nice.
I think that'll like really push me. You know what I mean? But yeah, continue.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but I found that this week I was able to like run and it felt easier.
I love
run on the treadmill like twice this week.
Okay.
So maybe that has something to do with it.
No, but like that's like so much commitment.
Yeah,
I'm super committed to it.
Okay. Yeah, I had like a week or two where I kind of fell off a little bit, but then I picked it back up. But what I am learning though about running is that, it's everybody's journey is their journey. Yeah. Like no matter how fast you are, no matter how slow you are, no matter how many days you like say, oh shit, I don't have the energy to do it today or whatever, like your journey and you're still a runner. So like you said, you've been power walking. Like I've been on so many TikToks and shit. Like I've seen people say like I did not train at all and I just went and ran a marathon. Yeah. Shit, like everybody's journey is their journey. But I will say, so anyway, like that was my baddie moment to kind of, I guess, kind of go past the point of like exhaustion. And I don't know, I just felt like my stamina, like I built my stamina. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like it didn't feel necessarily easy, but it felt easier.
Yeah, I know you feel like so good and empowered, like once you finish running.
That shit feel good. You be like, I'm good, right? That bitch, nigga, all the hoes with, they can never, ever do this.
Baddie, she's baddie.
I be like, what bitch, how many bitches be running?
running, okay?
But no, we do have to find a race and go ahead and sign up for it.
Okay.
So that we can,
let's go on and do it.
Yeah, what was your baddie moment?
My baddie moment this week was opening up the doors to that pop-up. That was my baddie moment. Yeah.
You know what I just thought about? Real quick. That shirt you wore to that presentation.
I sure did.
The building. And it's just beautiful to see you in that same shirt.
Yeah.
And to talk about how good you feel and it's connected to that space again.
Wow. I just got chills in my face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
got me crying here. She's gonna make me cry. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was my baddie moment. It was opening up the keys and just being in that space. And even like it was like the first day I did it, even though no one came in at all. Like it was like dead. But it was just, it felt so good. Like, I was moving around and like figuring out like, okay, like, this is what I need to do. Like I need to create some content. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I just felt good. I felt in my element. A businesswoman, like I felt in my element because I come from a line of business people, like getting things done, like grandfathers. Like it goes down a very long time. Like they all have been like they've all had businesses. Like I come from entrepreneurship. It's in my blood.
Yeah. Baby girl, you are going to fucking pop.
Yeah.
Like I just see you so big. Like it's gonna be, I don't even know, like it's within reach, but it's gonna be so like out of this world.
Yeah.
Like the scale that you're gonna be seen on, like the way that you're gonna bless people with your work. And I just see you in rooms that like, I don't know. I just see you in so many different rooms doing like really big things, really big work. Of course, making big money. But no, I truly see you like just changing the course of like your lineage, and just like, I don't know.
I felt that when I was there, like that weekend, it was just like I wasn't. Of course, I was just like, damn, like I want to make some money. Like I gotta, cause I felt like I was putting everything on the line. Like I don't know, like everything. I'm just saying everything was on the line because it was just like, okay, I got this space right now, but okay, I have this to pay over here. I got this to pay, and it's like I'm literally just like, fuck it, like I'm doing this shit on faith right now.
Period.
And I feel like that's what you do. Like that's what happens. Like when you have a business, like you don't know if people are going to come in. You like is I think sometimes business people like they take it for granted when people buy from them, when they shop from them, because no one has to do that.
Yeah,
It's like the economy like that we're in right now is like no one has to like spend this type of money. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I don't know. Like I put it was a lot on the line, and like I broke even, which I was very grateful for that.
Well, thank God.
I'm extremely blessed.
Beautiful.
I already know like that what I'm doing now is beyond flowers. Like because I'm just what y'all call me, a 360 artist, a 360
Seriously,
360, like know how to do it all, know how to do a lot of things.
Exactly, and very good at it.
Yeah,
very good at
I
it.
put like passion into
it. You put into it is, I think, it's really like what sets you apart. I feel like that's the most beautiful part, is that you put so much love into what you do, and much like, I don't know, just love and light and peace into everything that you do.
Yeah,
it's an experience.
It's what I'm saying. It's an experience. Like these two girls came in, they were just like, everything was closed over here. We were walking like up and down the street, and like nothing was open. She's like, I'm so glad that we popped in here. Like, I put some old magazines, some of my favorite magazines, like in the shop to sell. Over there, because I was like, when I have a shop, like I want like a magazine shop in there too. Like I want like just all these cool like books and coffee table books and stuff. And she was like, I've never heard of this magazine. I was just like,
you're welcome.
That makes me so happy, because like when I was put on to like certain things, I was just like, damn, like this is like looking at those editorials like open my mind up to something totally different as far as like what I want to shoot, like how I want my photos and stuff to look. You know what I mean? So that was definitely my baddie moment. I was like, I'm just so grateful, because even like when everything was like things was on the line, like so my wholesaler guy, he's an angel. He's so sweet. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't even know like how he like blesses me sometimes, because like I was trying to like stay within budget and keep, like so I don't go over budget, like was not when I was buying flowers, and just be tossing me a deal. He just be like, I took that off for you. Here you go. And what's below like what I wanted to spend, and got like an abundance of beautiful flowers. So I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm very favored, and
absolutely 100%.
But yeah, that was definitely my baddie moment. It's like opening up the keys, opening up the doors, and just seeing my shit in that shop, and closing the doors, and just feeling so good. Got my work bag, brought my lunch. Like I felt so good. So yeah, that was my baddie moment.
I'm so glad you got to live in that.
And I'll be doing it again.
It's amazing. I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that for you. I really do. Really do. We never did tell what the topic was today. I mean, obviously,
we sure didn't.
What the title is, but they said shit about living freely, but everything about living freely at the same
time. Exactly. Yeah, we're talking about, I guess what this would be like the last episode about us talking about living freely. And then the next episode will be about
trusting the process.
Trust the process.
God be guiding, because as soon as like I was looking to see like what our theme was for July, I started seeing all other shit on Instagram, like trusting the process, like July is the month, like trusting the process. I'm like, wow, God, So gotta be a point. But yeah, living freely. I feel like we already spoke so much on living freely. I know we talked about it in the last episode for a bit, but I guess just for a touch of like, what does it mean for you to live freely? Why is it important?
Yeah.
How do you live freely?
I mean, honestly, look, why did I get soft like that?
Honestly, because the clock strike, it's almost 7:00.
What? Honestly, I feel like when I'm living, ooh, that's bright. When I'm living freely, it's literally like I don't have any worries in that moment, and I feel good doing what I want to do, and I'm really just trusting God to that everything's gonna work out. Because it's like if I'm saying that I'm trusting it, if I'm trusting God, it's like, why am I even still worried about it?
Why? The worrying really don't be doing shit for you.
It doesn't do anything. And honestly, all it does is like it makes the situation worse. It's like, oh damn, I'm worried about like shit, I gotta pay this bill, or this is what's gonna happen. Why am I worried about that? Call, set something up.
Right. Exactly.
You know, like it's simple. So I feel like that's my definition, like when it comes to living freely. And I feel like it's important because who the fuck don't want to be living free? Like who wants to be all tight shouldered and you know what I mean?
Believe it or not, there's some motherfuckers out here who actually want to do that.
That's crazy.
Who actually want to have stiff neck, like they actually enjoy it.
No, I think it's important to live free because it's just like I feel like you're grounded. You know what I mean? Grounded. And like leading into like the next, conversation, and you're trusting the process. You're trusting that everything is going to work itself out.
Exactly. It's all connected.
It's all connected. Yeah.
I love that.
You.
I think that I definitely agree with everything that you're saying. Especially in terms of like trusting God, like trusting like your very existence, trusting your breath, trusting your body, just trusting, like, and because I trust, I'm willing to release control over it all. I'm willing to release the need to like make it right or to fix it or to make sure it turns out a certain way.
What does that even mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really puts us in a position to get further away from what the fuck we say we want. But yeah, so that everything that you said, and for me, living freely means being able to do what I want when I want. It means being able to, like, if I feel like I need a break, being able to literally, not even being able to, but like taking the time, giving myself the space to actually create a break for myself, to create rest for myself.
Yeah.
Living free
possible.
It's so possible. Like it's so possible.
Why do we be like, I don't have time for that, or like I don't have the time to do that?
Because society,
like we're so busy. You ain't got nothing going on.
Exactly. But society really does put these limitations on us, and we agree to them. And so that it's like, oh yeah, I don't have time for that. I can't do that. Oh, I really wish I could. I really wish I could like hang out. I really wish I could. Or I really wish I could. Oh, you practice, you do yoga. Oh, that's so nice. I wish I could do that. Or whatever it is. Like, you can. But you can though. So to your point, living freely for me is deciding my own rules and not living according to what was already set for me. I decide my own rules because I am led by God, because I'm a part of this universe. I am pure light and pure love. So I have good intentions. So when I follow my own rules, I am following God. I am being led by God. So really listening to your heart. Like I've really been learning how to listen in your face. I really been learning how to just like listen to my heart, like not your your mind sometimes gonna be on some fucked up shit. That's why you have to constantly train it and do your positive affirmations.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your heart is always gonna be true to you and to where you are. Right. And so really listening to my
Pass the
heart.
shower. No,
But
I love that. I love that so much. I love that. Wow.
God is good. Man, God be doing some stuff.
Grace, God, thank you.
God's spirit created whatever it is to you, or he is to you, or they are to you, be doing the motherfucking do. Okay?
Seriously.
No, everything is just well. All is well. Everything's well. That's living freely, period. It's always tapping into the knowing that all is well. That's
all is well. Yes.
All is well.
All yes, all is well.
Living freely is saying, I want to take a trip to Egypt and booking the trip and going. That's living freely. You know, it's deciding that I'm gonna do some shit. And so, universe, I'll wait for you to show me the way to do this thing. I'll wait for you to show me, give me the opportunity to make it happen. But this is what I'm doing. Because that feels good to me.
Wow. Well put. Bravo, Shy. Bravo. Yeah, that was really good. That was good. But no, that's exactly what it is though. I was just listening to lately I've been listening to this podcast. It's called what is it called? Daily what is it called? I can't think of what that shit called.
Daily something.
Let me see. It's called the quote of the day. What the fuck was I talking about? It's called and it's just like every time I listen to that podcast, I listen to it like every day because they're so short. And literally each episode, it be right on point. It's like you can have like what you want. Like it's really just like it's up to you. You can create whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like don't be just so ruled by money and income. Like I feel like once you remove that, things would just flow your way.
But I feel like I feel like it's made. So I'm just speaking to what I feel like other people might be thinking or feeling when they hear that. I feel like they make it so difficult to, it's made so difficult by society, by the country that we live in, by policies and the way that like income is set up and all that shit. Like it's made so difficult to be able to do what you want. So many people feel like, damn, bitch, I hear what you're saying, but I got some other shit that I gotta tend to.
And I relate to that too, because I'd be in the moment sometimes like feeling like that too. Like, well, when is it going to come?
Okay, look, I had a moment with Theo last week. And I was frustrated. I was like, God said yes to these things. Where are they? Because I'm beginning to grow frustrated. Like I'm impatient. I'm beginning to grow a little bit hopeless because God, you said literally, I heard yes to all of these things that I've asked for. Yeah. And I felt like the things was coming for a little while. And then I felt like they started like, I don't know, like it was like a halt or some shit. Yeah. And then it's like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Because this is not what I was promised. But I did speak to one of my friends, Ashante, and she reminded me that like, when you're like about to receive the thing or you're about to go into the moment, you do have that I guess test. I don't really like to say test. I don't really like to say like God is testing me, but you do have that moment where you have to decide like, okay, am I still gonna believe in this thing? Am I still gonna stay consistent in the thing that I want, even if it don't feel like it, look like it, feel like it, breathe like it, Yeah. But my answer is yes, because this is still the I want to leave.
It's always yes.
It's always yes, right? So yeah, y'all just be encouraged. Like you can still create the reality that you want.
Man, your friend Ashante is literally just like
a fucking
I love like how real she is, like on her podcast. Yeah. And I just be like, yeah, I got this.
She really be putting it into perspective. Every time I talk to her, I just feel like everything is okay.
Everything is okay.
Every time I talk to her, like last time I talked to her, I was not feeling. I was like, girl, I am not in the mood today. But even before I could say that, like when she answered her FaceTime, she was like, hey, you know, like she had this like, beautiful energy, but like she just reminds me that like I'm good and that like God loves me just like how he loves her.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't I be okay? You know?
You gotta trust.
You got to motherfucking trust.
You gotta trust.
Sometimes even when your trust don't be on 100, God still be like, I got you.
Yeah.
It's
just
fine.
just to prove you, just to be like, I told you that I had you. I told you that things were going to work out. I told you that. But you keep doubting at times. So I have to tell you that things are fine.
Yeah. Right. Because sometimes it can just feel like, what is going on with this repetitive cycle? I'm like, okay, God, I thought I got the lesson. But the universe is so funny with it. You know, like the universe has a funny way of being like, actually, it was something else that I wanted you to get out of this, or it was a person that I wanted you to bump into, or I wanted you to be in that space by yourself for a day just so you could reflect on how blessed you are, just whatever it is. Like everything is so intentional. That's why I say God is so good.
God is amazing.
God be guiding. Spirit be guiding, the universe be guiding, like, yeah. What future say? Life is good, I mean.
Right. Right. Life is good. Life is good.
Okay.
It's very much so good. Wow.
Yes, this has been such a good talk.
You know, we always have such good, like, genuine talks. Like everybody, even before this, like I love that people are able to get like a peek of like just the things that we be talking about, because
this really be our phone conversations.
This be our phone conversations.
It really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's next, baby girl? Like what's going on? Like how are we continuing to live freely? What's coming up for you? Like what are you excited about? What's going on?
So how I'm going to continue to live freely is just honestly going into our next topic is really just trusting. I'm going to just trust the process. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just trust it. And, you know, of course, I don't 100% like, you know, my situation right now, but I'm going to trust that. Like, I know it's going to turn around. And you know what? I feel like too. So this morning I woke up, I don't know why I woke up so early, because I didn't go to sleep that early. I woke up at like 5 something this morning. It felt really good. Like I woke up that early. But then it was like another part of me was like, I wish I would have walked around. I wish I would have made me some tea and sat outside, but I didn't. I was scrolling on social media.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
It's okay.
Thank
you. There was so many people scrolling on social media at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. But you know what? What I want is that moving forward, because I already wake up pretty early. And like I want to like get up. I don't want to just like I like lay there for like a second, but I don't want to like look at my phone. Like I want to just like get up and get my day started.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do.
So ideally, you would want to wake up that early, or just
I don't have to wake up that early, no. But like when I woke up, I naturally woke up and my body felt good. Like I didn't feel tired.
That's beautiful.
Like I was up for a minute, so it's like, I feel like when you wake up early like that, you really have to like take those moments to pray, to set your intentions for the day, like to get your day started, because it was light out, like the sun was out, so it's like I could have went to the park, but I don't know, like it's something really peaceful about when you wake up early like that, because the house is quiet and outside is quiet too. So moving forward, my days are gonna look like, if I'm getting up early like that, like I'm making me something to drink.
Yeah.
And lately I've been making like a hibiscus tea, and I've been like making it like an iced tea. And that's
that shit sound good.
Yeah, and that's been really nice.
That sounds good. I've been drinking a lot of I have this turmeric and ashwagandha tea. That's been really nice. And I've been doing like the golden milk thing with that. So I'll steep the tea, then I'll add me a little vanilla almond milk, a little cracked black pepper, a little
cafe.
whatever sweetener. And that's been really good. That
Wow.
turmeric been getting me right. But you know what I also have been drinking is barley tea.
Okay.
One of my coworkers put me on to barley tea, and it has so many benefits. I ordered it off of Amazon, but it's like a really nice, like roast. It tastes like roasted, maybe not coffee, but it's like roasted. Like it's.
Could you text that to me?
Yes, I'm gonna text it to you. I think you. I'm curious about what you would do with it.
Yeah, that sounds so good.
And I don't know what to do with it. Like, so it's like it's a Korean drink. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a Korean drink. And you know the Koreans be knowing what's good for you. But it's like a morning drink that they drink. Like you can do it iced or you can do it hot. And I think they just drink it regular. But I'm curious to like know what you would do with it.
Yeah, like I've been like playing around like with a lot of like mocktails and stuff. So I've been like making like a lot of watermelon juice. And
I want to make some watermelon.
Yeah, I mixed that like with the hibiscus tea with some ice and like a little bit of like sparkling soda on top. Like, yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, baby girl is, I already said it, just luxury.
Luxury. Honestly, I feel like those recipes come to me because once I have my shop, those are the type of drinks I'm going to be making in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
It's going to be like a tea house. A tea house.
Yeah.
Different types of teas and stuff. Because you remember when I was saying I wanted to be like an herbalist? Was study to be an herbalist?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
All type of stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, moving forward, like I just want to wake up and get my day started. And honestly too, like know like when I need to rest my body. And I feel like that's probably what it was this morning. It was just like I've been moving so much. It's just like just rest. Like just sit here. You know what I mean?
And it's like it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. And I definitely had a moment. I was just like, what are you doing on social media like this early? And then I went back to sleep. I went back to sleep.
You know, sometimes to me, it's almost like watching porn. And you finish watching the porn and you're like, I'm disgusted with you. Why did you do that?
Look, I'm never going to scroll like that again now. I'm never going to do this since you put it that way.
For real, I feel like that's what you be like, you know damn well. You know God too well to just be waking up and getting up. I know the feeling. I catch myself. Not Instagram is a go-to, so I do try to trick myself by moving the app around my phone so it won't be I can't find it. But bitch, I'll be finding the fuck out of Instagram fast as well. If I can't find it, I'll search in the search bar.
So moving in for you, like how's it looking for you? Like moving forward, how are you feeling?
Ooh.
I guess yeah, what you just asked me.
right. So over the next couple of days, moving into this new space. So after that, after I get settled, I'm going to be living freely by intentionally creating the space that I want. So I've been looking for this. I've been looking for art. I've been wanting art on my walls for years and just have not got the art. And so it's like, it's important that you get the art because it's what you want.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like
I've been seeing so many people like hang art in their house and like be getting like the little lights off Amazon and it makes it look like a gallery wall and stuff.
Ooh.
It's so nice.
Yes, that looks so nice. And that's a great idea. So and you know, wall or Tatum's wall.
You know, excuse me, like a lot of artists now, like, you know, of course, like their work is like mad expensive, but I love that artists now like making prints. So it's like,
yes, and I was looking at that website. I don't know if you've been on Mixed Tiles before.
What's it called?
Mixed Tiles. But it's a cool ass website, so you can upload, and I know somebody who used it personally. You know, when we blow up, I would not be promoting any businesses like this without a fee. But anyway, it's the website where you can upload any picture off your phone, girl, and they would print that shit out, and it looks great. Like the quality is fucking great. So I'm gonna get that one picture printed out that you said of me, Theo, and Tatum laying down in the bed. Yeah, I'm gonna get the on there. But anyway, it's affordable, and they also have different art on there. And they literally have a category for like Black artists.
Oh wow! Yeah, send that to me too.
Yes, I'm actually sending it to you right now because you know I forget. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna be intentionally like creating my space that I want. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be taking a trip soon and having a good time. So I'm delivering freely that way. And I'm going to be very intentional for the remainder of the summer about not going back to that job.
Yeah.
And setting up my life in a way where I do not have to go back to that job and I'm still good at the same time because I believe in duality. Like I can do both. You know, I can, at least I can shed the old and still be taken care of as I'm moving into the new. So that's the vision that I have for myself. Thank you, God, because I have been feeling like, which I do know sometimes it's like that you got to release something and you just got to trust that like better is coming, right? But I also believe that like I can live in a reality where like the better arrives and I don't have to be scattering like, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
do this time or do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can also be taken care of as I release this old season. So I'm speaking that into existence. And yeah, just like more listening to myself, more accepting what my life is and finding the beauty in what my life looks like right now instead of trying to chase old girl from 2019.
Chase old girl or even too chasing what you think what should look like right now.
And what motherfuckers doing on Instagram, what everybody is toasting to on Instagram, on yachts and
yeah,
just living freely in my own essence. Like this is my life. This is my shit. Nobody else's. I have to compare my shit to a motherfuckers.
Yes.
I'm good.
You're great.
Period.
You're fantastic.
But yeah.
I love that so much. I'm really excited about y'all moving into this new space. And because I know you're gonna have it laid out.
It's gonna be cute. It's one of those places where you have to do something.
Yeah.
Right. So but they help me be more intentional about it. So I'm excited about that. I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, I encourage whoever is listening to just think about like, what are you gonna do to, you know, incorporate freeness into your lifestyle? And like, what's one thing? You don't have to be like a massive thing, you know, but like, what's one thing that you can do to live more freely, or one thing that you can do to trust the process?
Yeah, so that's going to be you guys' homework as a journaling prompt.
Yes, yes. And I want it on my desk.
Miss Barnett does not play. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So as we go ahead.
How's the picnic coming? Are you still gonna do the picnic?
Shit. No, I still want to do the picnic. I've been thinking about the picnic, but just haven't done shit for the picnic. Got the flyer made and everything.
Yeah.
I still want to do the picnic. So I think that it's definitely gonna be better for me to do it like in September. Number one, when it cools down a little bit, because it's
a nice fall picnic would be
outside.
A nice fall picnic would be beautiful.
Well, a fall picnic will be beautiful. So yeah, the picnic is still there. Thank you for reminding me. You be holding me accountable. Because it's really just a matter of what I wanted to do is push the affirmation cards out first and not feel like I was like pushing too much.
Yeah.
Give people the space to like pay attention to this project. This one, right? So I do still want to do the picnic. The picnic is coming.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I'll just move into like what I got coming up next. So yes, I'm working on the picnic. It's gonna be like a very, very mini wellness retreat picnic. Not a retreat at all, but just like, since I'm not doing a retreat this year, I usually do one. Since I'm not doing one this year, you know, it just be like a nice little touch, like get some beautiful Black women together and we just affirm each other, speak life into each other, reconnect, eat good, drink good, smoke good, whatever you do. So, have a nice little vibe for a couple of hours. I was thinking about where I should do it. I think I'm gonna do it in Maryland, but I was thinking about St. Louis for a hot second.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna do it in Maryland.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. And then still have the wind down affirmation cards that are available. And yeah, they are really just a blessing. Like I prayed over them the other day and they're just a blessing. Like they look good.
Blessing folks.
you know? Thank
I
you.
love that. Yes.
And yeah, that's all I have, like, for sure, that's in the works. I mean, like, obviously the podcast, and I got some other things, but they're not like in a space where I can like say when or where or how.
Yes.
So yeah. What about you, baby girl?
Nothing too crazy now. It's really just I have two other pop-ups. One is gonna be like with some other vendors, and it's with this brand called Poor Decisions. And this is cool. Like it's this black couple,
Okay.
and they have like a cocktail, like a mobile cocktail bar. So they bring it together like
that's real
different
cute.
vendors and stuff. They're gonna be having drinks there, and I'll be posted there selling some flowers and stuff. That's coming up July 15th, and then
Okay.
July 22nd is when I have the candle pouring workshop with the flowers. So
Okay,
you guys can get tickets in my link. The link is in my bio on Dirty Blossom.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. And honestly, just planning for maybe another 3-day pop-up.
That part.
Maybe I should start planning like my birthday trip too, because that's like right around the corner.
That shit gonna come so fast.
Very quick.
I mean, so fast. Cause where you want to do it at?
I don't know yet. I know I want to be somewhere warm, but honestly, I wouldn't mind being back in Phoenix. Honestly,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
And the land is flat in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Cause I was thinking about running up a lot of hills and shit.
Yeah. Do you want to run up a lot of hills?
Dude, the hell no. Not for my first. That sounds crazy. Like I know it's possible, but damn.
I'm gonna have to look up some places because we have to get the marathon.
I don't mind. Is Phoenix flat? I don't know, y'all.
I don't know.
I feel like they have some flat areas, but obviously there's a lot of mountains out there too.
Because I want to do that, and I also too I've been wanting to do like a hot air balloon tour.
Oh my God.
That shit just looks so beautiful, like just like in the desert, like in the hot air balloon.
I'll hold you all things.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Shy was a trooper because we went to the state fair in Phoenix and we didn't realize we went on like this little
state fair.
Yeah. Right? What was that ride? Like we went on like this little ride that go across.
What
like
is it called? Yeah.
And you were pregnant with Tayden. And
oh my God, I was pregnant.
You was pregnant with Tayden. And it was so exposed, y'all. We were just out here. All we had was like a little piece of metal holding us up there. And you did it.
And that shit was so rocky, bro.
You did it.
And it was so high up, y'all.
It was high. It was high. But it was beautiful though, like seeing like the fair and stuff. Like those photos are so pretty.
Yeah. That was such a good trip. That was such a good time.
That was fun.
Great time.
That was fun. I think I probably want to go back. I wouldn't mind going back there just because like I want to live there.
So, yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Well,
yeah, I also said like not Vegas, but like somewhere in like Nevada, like with like great. Because I feel like we can. I don't want to do like the traditional like strip. Like I don't know. Like I'm just not impressed by it, honestly.
Oh, it's not impressive.
Maybe maybe to get like one photo or something like that, like behind the lights. But other than that, like I'm not.
Not even. Not even.
Give me the nature part of Nevada.
Exactly. Yeah, and that whole area, like Nevada, Utah, area, like that whole area is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Fucking gorgeous. You know where I want to go? Is that in New Mexico? You know that little spot that everybody be taking the pictures next to with those colorful rocks stacked up in the
I want to go there too.
Is that in New Mexico?
I think they have that in like in New Mexico. They have it in.
Oh, it's in Vegas too, ain't it?
In Vegas, yeah, in Nevada, yeah.
I think that's where it is.
Yeah.
I wanna.
That's what I want to do.
Isn't that cute? That's so cute.
My mom, she's actually going to Nevada in a week or so. So my mom said she's like, I'm going to be leaving St. Louis within 2 to 3 years.
Period.
Like one of her friends live in Nevada and she loves it. She's like, I may move to Nevada somewhere warm. That's where I'm going to go.
Living freely.
Doing
what feels good.
That's one woman right there. She's going to do what she wants to do.
I love that so much. I really do. That's so inspiring to see Black women Black women who are like our moms, Black women who are older than us, like still choosing to like, I can do whatever I want to do. I can live the life that I want.
I can do whatever I want to do. And honestly, like, what is age?
What the fuck is age? What is that? I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well.
Exactly. What is age? So
yeah, I received that.
Same.
I do.
Well, I guess like, do we have anything else, Shy?
I think that's it. I think that's it. Just
okay.
live freely, do what feels good.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all for trusting the process for the month of July.
Yes. It's coming. And be sure to subscribe and to follow us on Instagram at @2BallBaddies _podcast. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's 2BallBaddies podcast too, right?
2BallBaddies podcast on YouTube.
So yeah.
And 2BallBaddies podcast. I think it's 2BallBaddies _podcast on TikTok too. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Shit, I don't really know how. Okay, there we go. Yep, 2BallBaddies _podcast on TikTok as well.
Okay, and more videos are coming on TikTok too. Honestly, like, so I don't know how to get like the regular music on there. Like,
me neither. I don't know how to work, but
that's what I'm saying. On my personal page, like I have on my business page, I have access to like more music, like the music that we listen to, but on the
business page.
Yeah, on with the 2BallBaddies, like I'm only able to access like certain music.
But on your TikTok, you can do regular music?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Can't you do it on yours?
Girl, I don't know. I don't be using TikTok enough to even know.
Oh, that's fair. We'll figure it out. More videos are coming up.
Definitely.
But yes, definitely follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Be on the lookout, y'all. And we will see you later, baddies. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you.
Oh, okay.